Typical day for the plumbers in the field, the apprentices in the field is, their day begins here in the office, looking over their schedule. Everything's on their iPads. They kind of can reflect on what they've got going on. Their vans are already fully stocked, but they might determine, hey, it looks like I'm going to get into this. Maybe I need something additional. Maybe they can bring some other equipment that we don't always keep on their vehicle. Um, and so that's where it begins. And they're kind of from that point going through each day. It's obviously, contacting a customer, driving to the job site, the location, wherever it might be, performing the necessary task. Um, whether it's an investigation of something or an obvious leak, and then, opening up the walls to determine, what's the corrective measure to make the repair, discussing pricing. All the guys have to know how to portray that properly with the customer, know how to price it. We have all that in our system that I've developed. That's their normal day, and they'll have anywhere from, on average, 3 service calls a day up to, depending on how quickly they're moving, 6 or 7, to finish a day. Their day begins at 8, typically ends by 5, but it's not uncommon to work later either. My day is kind of, I come in before they get here and kind of look over what's on the schedule. What are some of the notes that might be internal? We might have some internal notes on the job. Maybe I need to share some information. Is it a job that I was the one who looked at and I've scheduled someone to do it? I need to definitely have a moment to go over that job. And then I will go on out, usually about every other day. I go out and go look at a few more projects, and then work on putting together the bids, but my direct day pretty much consists of working with suppliers locally, or some cases online, making sure we have proper inventory, equipment, just sort of being another person to help assist the guys in the field if they have questions, concerns. Today's technology, FaceTime and things, I can see what they're looking at. So to help them, in certain applications, or maybe they just want my opinion, this is what they feel 99%, this is what they need to do. What is my thoughts on that? And then also just trying to work with the administration in the front end, which is handling all the dispatch, all the phone calls, and all the scheduling, and the coordinating with the guys, because that is not done by me. So working with them to kind of see, how's the day going, how are things moving through, are we on target to complete all the jobs that we have scheduled, or are there delays? What are the delays? And just trying to be that little backbone to help out as necessary to help make those final decisions. Unfortunately for me, my job never really ends. I go home and I'm still thinking about the next day and the things that, information I'm aware of, or, maybe something doesn't go too well on a job, and the whole job is now going to take, the entire day. And now that's thrown off 3 or 4 other customers. How are we going to make that right? So it's, I go home and, I'm still trying to, they go home and they're done with their day. I go home and I'm like, okay, there's still these other things. What didn't I complete that I needed to do personally? So I'm often at home trying to figure that one out, or complete it, send some emails out late at night or whatever.